appears to be a UPS truck. Not only does it appear to be, it is. It's milepost 37. Huh?
That'll be in a UPS truck.
Yeah, well, they have that certain look.
Yeah, they sure do.
US 109, exit 39, 3B, 2 miles. Huh?
Looks like a string of pearls.
Oh yeah. Milepost 38. Exit 39 3B, US 109, Delta Lions, 1 mile. Next exit 14 miles, 13 miles. This exit 39 3B, US 109, exit only. We're going through on Interstate 80, Interstate 90 East. Speed limit 65, we're doing 65. Milepost 40. A lot of commerce moves around up on these roads, and you don't see a lot of motorhomes. I think that may be why, maybe not, but you go elsewhere where there's not a lot of commerce and there's a whole lot of motorhomes. Maybe just a theory.
I like it.
We really haven't seen any great amount of them. Not even in the rest areas.
Oh.
The RV spots are mostly full of cars. Just past milepost 42. in Ohio on Interstate 80 East heading to Toledo. Actually, we're heading to Portland, Maine. If you want to know the way of truth that we're getting there, just these cities are kind of along the way. Past milepost 43, I don't see lights around anywhere except on the highway. There's a few here and there, but they're sparse. There's no exit to get to anything, so. And there's not been a lot of overpasses. As I say that, we have to get to one. Naturally. That overpass was at milepost 44. Another overpass. Jeez. Here we are at milepost 45. That looks like a couple every mile, so about every half mile or so. Overpass. Just one in that mile. Just one. Now they're back to one every mile or so. Got one coming up. Fallen Timbers, Service Plaza, 2 miles. We are going to exit at that Service Plaza. That's mile 47 now. It'll be 49 at the Service Plaza. Plaza. There's a ways out. Charlie's, milepost 48. Service Plaza, half a mile. Lucas County line, Lucas County, Ohio. Next plaza is 29 miles. Food and Park, that's where we want to go.
Oh, what mile marker is this thing at?
You know, I can't remember, Don.
About 40 or so?
Yeah. Looks like they've had a little rain here, or what? Okay.
Nice machine. No, I was just looking for that
Guide right here. Milepost 50. Don, this is open to the page for Toledo. Can you read that exit that motel's on? It's Rockeford and 75, I think. Toledo Airport, 2 miles, exit 52. It's under Toledo, you'll see the one.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the address there, or the map show it cross at?
75.
Okay, and 80.
Yeah, 80 and 90 is exit 4A, or yeah, looks like 4A.
Okay,
Takes us to 75.
good. 4A cannot be right, so 30, it's 51 now, so.
Oh, exit 187 is up there on Brick Road.
What exit do we want?
Exit 197.
Oh no, we're down exit 52. We're only going 20 miles. It's got to be like exit 71 or off of the I-80.
The Archer Road one, maybe. Exit 73.
That's it.
Okay. So
Next exit 8 miles. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to bring us to the right street. US 2, Toledo Airport, Swanton, half mile. We're currently on Interstate 80 eastbound in Ohio at mile marker 52. Speed limit 65. It's about 11 o'clock. It's 1:45. We're going to stop up here to Super 8 for the night. We're going eastbound on Interstate 80. We're going to take exit 73. Yeah, that book doesn't work for Ohio, naturally. Hasn't got anybody listed. The little coupon book?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does all those states, but not Ohio.
Naturally.
See that JB Hunt on the back of that one? It's too crummy a writing, isn't it? I mean, no offense, but...
Well...
Car phone, star 990 for emergencies on the Ohio Turnpike. Milepost 54.
You can read it on the finish line.
Alright. JB, we got you.
There goes another JB Hunt truck.
Oops, there goes another JB Hunt truck. I like that. Maybe not oops, though. They might not like that part.
This is how the song goes.
Oh yeah, whoops, there you go. No, that's not good either.
Oh, look, there it goes.
Yeah, there you go. Look, there goes another JB Hunt's truck. Yeah, we do get people's curiosity up, don't we?
Sure do. Guys say they've seen it several times now.
Bowling Green State University, use exit 64. We're at milepost 56 currently. We're only going as far as exit 73 tonight. We've given you enough nightlife. Toledo Museum of Art, use exit 64. North to Detroit, use exit 64 to Interstate 75 north. University of Toledo, Medical College of Ohio, use exit 59. This is milepost 57. Toledo Zoo, next exit. That'll be exit 59. US 20 to Interstate 475, 2 miles. Toledo Mud Hen Stadium, use exit 59. Don't know. To Interstate 75 north, Findlay, use exit 64. We're at milepost 58. Exit 59-4, US 20, US 23, to Interstate 475. Watch for stopped traffic. Malmess, Toledo, half mile. Malmy. Toll plaza renovation. Next exit, 5 miles. This is exit 59. We're heading through traffic east on Interstate 80, Interstate 90. Heading towards Toledo. Exit 73, that will be our last one tonight. Mile marker 60. Cleveland, 111 miles. Are we going through Cleveland, Don?
No, we're just going south a little bit.
Oh, okay. You can tell we really scheduled out our itinerary. We really went over it together. And
Wasn't on one of the towns we've gone through because it's so far off the freeway.
Right. No, I was just explaining that I hadn't really paid a lot of attention to what the route was. So I didn't know all the cities that were on it. I just knew it was East Coast, and
yeah,
that's what really counted. And to do it like this, hey. Exit 64 will be coming up pretty darn quick. Toledo Museum of Art, use exit 64. we're obviously right into Toledo now. Or at least where there's a lot of the population. Uh-oh, we're going to do the shift right. Everybody get ready now. All at one time. Oh.
We're waiting till everybody else shifts right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Looks like they were going to do it.
Exit 64, 4A, US 70, Interstate 75, 2 miles.
Say that's what the rendered file said over here. 75, 2 miles.
Alright. Some river, but we couldn't see it because trees were in the way. Milepost 63 right in the center of it. You can find that on the map real easy. We're going into Wood County line now. We just crossed into it. So we're now in Wood County, Ohio. Going east on Interstate 80, Interstate 90. Exit 64, 4A, Perryburg, Toledo. End of work area. Didn't know they had one going. Didn't see anybody working. Probably don't on Monday nights after all. Monday night football and everything. Oh, that hasn't started. Perryburg, Toledo exit. Interstate 75, Bowling Green State University, use exit 64. Next exit, 7 miles. That'll be our exit, I think. Maybe not. Nope, that'll be 71. We want 73, huh? So we got a ways to go yet. About 9 miles. Been a really smooth ride.
Yeah, it's a pretty good road.
Yes, it is. Lime City Road above us. Boy, look at all those billboards over there. Almost looks like a zoo. But that's what Ohio State allows, so. Car phone, star 990 for turnpike emergencies. We're at milepost 66, heading for 73.
66.
Speed limit's currently 65, we're doing 64. Must be an auto factory, huh? On the left. passing under Tracy Road. This is milepost 68. Gives us about another 5 miles on this road. Certainly tell we're getting into population.
Yep, more lights on the horizon.
Another big factory there on the left, it looks like. Milepost 69. Road work, please drive safely. Road work ahead, please drive safely. Okay. Hotels and camping, next exit, get listed, toll plaza. Exit 71-5, Interstate 280, US 420, 2 miles. Mile marker 70. Exit 71-5, Interstate 280. Looks like they got all services here. Mile marker 71. US 420 or Stony Ridge, Toledo. Maybe that's Ohio 420. Next exit 10 miles. This must be the one I want then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for that 75. But I don't see no 75, do you? I'll just take any motel, I don't care. What's that book say again?
Arthur Drive, Troy, Ohio. Is that what you're talking about?
Toledo, Ohio? Not Troy, Toledo.
It says Troy. Arthur Drive.
Here, I can find it. I got time.
Oh, where it was. Sorry.
Okay.
Here's a 5. Is this the whole thing?
Yeah.
Where's the 5?
Okay. either. Toledo, Rutherford, exit 197. I guess you were right. I don't know what I was thinking. Howdy. Thank you very much. Here you go, Don. Well, let's see where we're going here now. Right now, we're going this way. Get this window turned up. Find out what we got going here. Get that turned off. Well, looks like we missed everything. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get off here for a second just to take a peek at that book closely and figure out what the hell I did wrong. I don't see a motel here. Roll them up, move them out. Come on, boys. Wow. What vast quantities of people here. All these trucks, they're everywhere, behind me, in front of me, alongside of me. Criminy Christmas. Oh, here's a motel over here. No, it ain't. But we'll turn in anyway. I'm just trying to find a spot away from all these trucks here. I haven't. That's an exit. Do not enter. Okay, well, we're learning. You ain't coming in this one, buddy. I've got it. Yeah, you look at me. Okay, we'll get back out of here. We were in the wrong spot, totally. We'll get run over and killed in there. These guys don't play around. Country Pride's got a nice parking lot where you can stop here. I'd swear we were in Toledo. How can I be reading this wrong? Yeah, that's off of the 75. I guess we just got off too soon, Don.
Think so? Yeah.
Let me get this bigger map here. It's got a better picture. We're in Ohio, Toledo. I wonder if it's back here. Portland, San Fran, Houston, Memphis, Boston, Cincinnati, Washington, Seattle, Tacoma, Philadelphia. Well, they're not in order by any means. Cincinnati, Ohio. That's not near Toledo, though. Now let's move over to Ohio. Whoopee. Oregon. Oh. We're Heisman. Okay.
We have it on Tommy Cam, and he's checking the map.
And we need to get to where are we at anyway? We're real close to Toledo.
We just crossed 75.
Oh, we did cross 75?
We just went past that exit for Interstate 75.
Oh, that's what we were looking for. Interstate 75, okay. So we want to go Interstate 75. Let me see which direction now. Ah! Interstate 75. And we want to go north on 75. Now all you have to do is guide me back to 75.
Or we're going to have to go back to like 80 west for a bit.
Oh, we are?
To get to 75.
Oh.
Will we?
I don't know.
Seems like we just crossed that exit.
Oh.
It's almost half of the day, okay? Does this thing allow you to go back another direction?
Now let's find out.
Off of these things? There's about 14 minutes left in the tape.
Well, this is one busy goddamn place, isn't it?
Sure is.
Oh, we got a green. And I know you're there, buddy. I got you pegged. I'm going east anyway, whatever I do. 280. We'll just look for a motel sign and take a motel. I wasn't particularly going to that one. I just thought it'd be easy to find. Obviously, I was wrong. Oh, there we go. We can take this exit. All kinds of motels. I don't know about all kinds, but there was a motel back there. Why, isn't it? lodging. We'll go this way. Sorry for the sudden jerk. Tried to miss that piece there. It was a mud flap from one of these trucks. My God, look at all these trucks. They're everywhere. Good, we missed the turnpike. Here's the frontage road. We need to hit a store in the morning. Get some water, pop, ice maybe. Get rid of this water we're hauling around. Ooh, let's swallow this thing even. Well, that must be a boring job over there, huh? Not a truck in the place. Oh, budget in. I like hearing that one. Doesn't mean a thing. Don't look so bad. It looks cheaper. Let's just go over here. I'll be back. Want the air on or off? Ready to go on to Interstate 280 northbound, going towards Toledo. Just got the truck all dolled up, filled up, everything else. We're ready. Don didn't want to stop today until about midnight, so we needed to get everything ready. No, I'm kidding. Not even we could go that long. Wow, look at all the tires on that baby. One, two, three, six tires, 12 tires. Wow, a lot of tires. 24 tires on the back of that truck. If those little ones are double. We got to get over. I can't read a sign behind this guy. One on the right coming up, but I can't see it. Brook, dry 80. Exit 2, Perrysburg, Ohio 795. Yeah, still Interstate 280. So I'm assuming it'll put us right back on 80 because it's 280.
You're going to be wrong about that air conditioner May 19 again.
Getting them Tootsies cool, huh? Okay, we've got the cruise on and we are set. That was milepost 3. State Road 51, 3 miles, Toledo 7, Detroit 68.
Forget to remind them, it's drive2.com.
This is exit 4, Walbridge, 1 mile. This exciting trip is being brought to you by drive2.com. I want you to know they got a state highway patrol right there. Highway patrol, exit 4. Exit 4 for Walbridge, Highway Patrol. North on 280, which is probably the wrong thing to be doing. Exit 6 is Ohio 51. It's full service. Northwood, incorporated city limits. Woodville Road, Ice Road, quarter mile, exit 6, Highway 51, Ohio. Well, at worst, we'll join up with I-80 in Toledo. It's only about 6 more miles. top of the line. Oregon, 1 mile.
Oregon, 1 mile.
Exit 7.
Made a wrong turn last night.
Entering Lucas.
That last turn you made was a little off.
Well, you know, I make some bad turns, but not too many. No, actually, we're doing just fine here. We're at milepost 7. We're hitting exit 7. There's a hospital there.
Not that we need one.
Maumee Bay State Park is located there, and if you want to go to Oregon, that's where you go to using Ohio 2, exit 7.
We're taking this exit. We're going to go to Oregon, Ohio.
Here it is, exit 7, Ohio 2, Oregon. Wheeling south and north. That's what you'd take there if you wanted that street, Wheeling. That's what we're going to cross, is Wheeling. Under. Milepost 8. We had an absolutely excellent day yesterday, and it's looking to be just as excitingly excellent today. Got a huge set of power lines coming up. This ought to give Don's monitor some real thrills. Sports Arena is at exit 9, exit 9. Toledo Incorporated Limits, Front Street 1 mile, exit 9, Front Street. Drawbridge ahead, 1.5 miles. And there's a flashing sign telling us use Summit Street exit. Okay, there's nothing to us. Exit 9 is the Port Authority docks, next right. Interstate 79 is 2 miles. Interstate 75, if I could read the numbers, it would help. And they were very plain. I just didn't read well. Exit 10A is Ohio 65, Summit Street, downtown. Front Street was exit 9 there. Convention Center, exit 10A. I know. Maybe it is Oregon. We just thought it said Ohio. Exit 10A, Summit Street, downtown. Ohio 65. We're crossing the Maumee River. Beautiful in both directions. Downtown is absolutely pretty looking. That's exit 10A, Summit Street to downtown. Manhattan Boulevard is 1.5 miles. We just crossed under Summit Street. Don't have any idea what these two streets are. This one is Erie Street. This one is Ash Street. Exit 10C is closed. That's Ontario above us Street. This is Michigan Street. This is Buckeye Street. And we're at milepost 11. Coming up on exit 12, Manhattan Boulevard. Okay, so we may have to go back the other direction. We may have, no, 75 will take us back to 80. That was the one we were looking for yesterday. Okay, so we just didn't go far enough. I got off a little too soon. We're trying to work our way back now. But it was late last night. It was 11 o'clock.
Oh, we need to get this part out the east side.
Yeah, we needed this part. We'll get both directions eventually. So. 475 to follow south on 75. North to Detroit, and south is left. Manhattan Boulevard. Which one do we want to go to? South, don't we? Let's find out. We'll go north for a while. Is Detroit on our plans, or? No, we probably wanted the other one. Oh, now that I see the traffic, I know we did. We'll go a couple miles this way. Always come back. Milepost 82. We're in Ohio on Interstate 80 and 90 east. It's the Ohio Turnpike. Kind of ran out of film there for a bit. Didn't catch it quick enough.
You can explain to them how I see.
And Don managed to save it while we were going down the road. I don't know where he found the room, but somehow he got back to the back. Normally we don't ride too up front, but we kind of wanted to today, and
This is what happens.
this is what happens. Don't forget star 990 in case of emergencies, if you have a cell phone, of course.
We now have 2 of these.
Oh boy.
Recorded.
That's 20 tapes already. And they are growing corn everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure most of these tapes are just corn on the side.
Yes.
Okay, girl, let's go board no more.
Just corn as far as the eye can see. No, they got other stuff growing too. I think it might be potatoes, but I don't know. I'm just not a farmer from Ohio. Got to remember to put one of those tapes close at hand next time.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. We got to
If we have it close at hand, we don't have to go back into the back seat. It's milepost 85. Cedar Point traffic info, 102.7 FM and 1450 AM. And we're going to do the traffic shift up here once again. All together now.
do the traffic shift.
There we go.
Do the traffic shift.
See how smoothly everybody did that? Milepost 86. Emergency parking. He's from Washington, the great state of. We got a truck coming up on the left and one right after that one. This is not
going 600 miles from New York.
Go anywhere.
The complication is blonde and this white. I don't blame you.
We're going eastbound on Interstate 80 in Ohio.
And I have to come running.
That would be Rutherford B. Hayes Presidential Center. Keep your eye out for that. Hotel camping, next exit, get list at Toll Plaza. Hey, we're going to try and tell you these things. You don't need those negative vibes. Get list. Lake Erie Island, 25 miles. Milepost 89. Sandusky County Visitors Information Radio, 5:30 a.m.
You sound like a famous county I've heard of.
Yeah? Speed limit along here is 50. I'm doing 65. I hate to tell you, and I'm being passed.
You don't hate to tell them. No, you don't.
No, I really don't hate to tell them at all. I don't like it.
Tell him again, give him a smile.
I'm smiling. Having a wonderful trip, let me tell you. Exit 91.6, Fremont, Port Clinton. 1 mile. Exit 91.6, Ohio 53, Fremont, Port Clinton, milepost 91. Next exit after this one is 18 miles. have lots of time for smiles. 'Cause you will be smiling. Look at all this greenery.
Smiling. Go by.
Exit 91. That's it, folks, for 18 miles. Trucks and buses use left lane. That's because this has got a soft shoulder here on the right because they're using the shoulder of the road, not a surface.
Yeah, see, it does look like Tom's driving off the road here because it is a shoulder where to drive on. That's how they do it out here. They make these really...
There's a river below us. It looks pretty muddy. Maybe it's the Muddy River, huh?
Muddy River.
We don't really know that. We're just being funny, but it certainly was muddy. And it was located along Interstate I-80 at milepost 92. Cleveland's 78 miles. We're heading on into Cleveland, Ohio. Next stop. That was the end of the work area, so now we'll... Yeah, probably end up moving back to the left here, all the way. So we can see what we're doing, get our speed back up to the limit of 65. That's Worth Road above us. Worth. W-E-R-T-H. Just in case you couldn't understand what I was saying. That missing tooth out of there, I kind of get some whistles going. Oh, yeah, milepost 94, TWP Line Road. Emergency parking half-mile ahead. It is for emergency use only, not to pull over and wipe your nose or what. They really want you to truly have an emergency. No parking except for emergency. Emergency cellular phone is star 990. 95. Can't tell you what road it was because the sign was missing.
I'll have to admit that even I got to Ohio, we wouldn't see any corn.
And it's just still corn. Shites Road above us. I didn't know how to say that at first. It almost looked like...
Yes.
Yeah, yes. That's S-H-I-E-T-S. So it kind of caught me off guard there.
Just kind of threw an E into the...
Yes, they did throw an E in. This is Town Road 226. Now I know what TWP stands for. silly way to put township, but it's what I did see on that police car too. Emergency parking ahead and a half mile. We're doing 65 at milepost 97 on interstates I-80 east and I-90 east. That was a county road below us back there, 323. Remember, that's emergency parking only. That's at 97.5 milepost. This is Township Road 238 above us. And this toll plaza is Below's. Next plaza, 42 miles. Milepost 98. Township Road 244 above us. Nope, it's just beautiful out today. Okay, this service mall has been closed. We're at milepost 99.
You get into bad weather, this should be the first live storm like that recorded in
SR 510 below us. And corn everywhere. I want you to know that plaza is closed. They've certainly made it very apparent. It's SR 412 below us. SR 412. Well, they have just completely tore down this truck stop. Rest area. It is gone. They're going to rebuild it, apparently. County Road 260 above us, and don't forget to buckle up. Going east on interstates 80 and 90 is the Ohio Turnpike. Speed limit's 65 and we're doing 65. Minimum is, truck speed is 55, not minimum, but truck speed. Anything 4 tons and over. Don't forget an emergency star 99 on your cellular, 990. Milepost 101. Check that car out, Don. An oldie but a goldie. Or a replica. Vickery Road above us. This is beautiful corn country and something else. We're not sure what else. We weren't made privy to it. Milepost 102, emergency parking half mile. above us.
About 4,000 miles.
Now we're at 2,700 and something.
2,700 miles.
Yeah, 2739 since we started this trip. And in this location on the interstate, it's star 990 for emergencies. My mouth dries out in this air conditioning. That was milepost 103. And more corn to your right. Yes, I did say more corn. I'm trying to find something else that I can recognize, but I don't know if I'd recognize it if I saw it. Pickett Street below us. Pickle. One of the two. You'll know it when you get there. Really be nice if we were able to do this with about 4 people. Milepost 107. People giving us data, you know, as you're talking and keeping you up to the minute on everything. Highway 101 above us, Ohio 101. Here's Cop Road, COPP Road above us. Yes, indeed. Somebody in front of us is working or something. Tow truck. See, there's what those emergency parking spots are for. Milepost 105. Still in Ohio, eastbound on Interstate 80 and Interstate 90. Smells like Dom's taking a pizza time out back there. No, nope. Thank you. Milepost 106. We're just crossing over the Erie County line at Southwest Road. No, I'm fine, thank you. I got some donuts here yet to munch down. And nice wide 3-lane. Smooth. Looks kind of rugged, but it actually is kind of good. Yes, it's a good donut too.
He can eat and drive. He can eat and drive.
It went under a road, but
And he can eat and drive.
I can't read, eat, and drive, I guess. will be exit 110.6A, Ohio 4, 2 miles.
We're 2 miles from Ohio State Highway 4?
Yes. Emergency parking, as you can see, they're using it properly. They've got their hood up. They were hoping somebody'd stop and help them, and it wasn't us. No. They were doing just fine. Milepost 109 and some really good...
See that?
Yes, I did. I can't even believe I just saw that.
I haven't seen that in 15 years. Somebody just put a bunch of litter out on the highway.
Why don't you get us a nice clear shot of that license plate?
Okay.
Zoom in on his plate. We'll send him a copy of this if we remember it. And we'll just tell him with a note, we're watching you.
Susie's spot.
Next exit's 8 miles. That was just a blatant case of littering. I can't even believe I saw that. I'm absolutely in shock. As you can tell, I didn't even know what to say. Exit 110, 6A.
Those guys. Litter bugs.
Sandusky.
You see this vehicle? Find them. They deserve a litter fine. If you're buying something from your store, just charge them an extra $1.
Milepost 110. Exit 110, 6A, State Highway 4. We're staying east through traffic. Interstate 80, Interstate 90.
Back.
Well, that's just hard to believe. I can't even believe we saw that. Left lane ends in 1 mile. Well. No parking on the side except for emergencies.
Seatbelt coming undone. Seatbelt coming undone.
Oh, okay, good. You're warning me. That one didn't hurt at all. But now it'll pop over all by itself later. No chance of that happening. That jump. Thank you, Collins, for the warning.
Well, Mr. Roche.
Milepost 113 there.
Milepost 113.
You can see both sides looking north or south.
There's left.
There's just not much out there.
Right. You could be in Kansas, you could be in Ohio, you could be in Illinois or Indiana or Iowa. No,
sure what entices these truck drivers to do this. That was milepost 114. I don't know what road we went over again. This truck driver was being kind of Cedar Point traffic info, 102.7 FM, 1450 AM. That's for your Cedar Point traffic information. I guess he just wanted to show us he could do it. And you can see right or left, it's just more corn. Ohio's kind of a corny state itself. Along with Nebraska and Ohio and Iowa, anywhere else. That's milepost 115. Thomas Road above us. Hey, that's my road. We're moving on down the highway, doing 65 miles an hour on a 65 mile an hour road. Need motels, you can find out where they're located by stopping at the nearest toll plaza and picking up a list. Or if we find them, we'll tell you about them. Got a string of cars coming by on the left. Edison's birthplace, 5 miles, used exit 118, and we're at milepost 116.
Woo, man!
Yeah, Thomas Edison's place of birth.
I heard a girl driving like that.
Yeah?
I've never seen it before.
I didn't get to look. Exit 118.7, US 250, 2 miles. Cedar Point traffic, use exits 118. Cedar Point traffic, exit 118. She was sunbathing, was she?
Yes, sunbathing. That's a good word for it.
Yes. Corn crops on the right. Corn crops on the left at milepost 117 on Interstate 80 East, Interstate 90 East. Exit 118.7 is US 250. That's 250.
Left a $50 lane on the highway, we would see it on our finished product.
Okay, here's your exit, 118.7, US 250, Sandusky, Norwalk, half mile. The next exit will be 18 miles. Exit 118 there, folks. It's really pretty in here with these little groves of trees.
Yeah, it's nice on camera.
Cleveland is 52 miles ahead, and we're on the Ohio Turnpike, heading to Cleveland. Star 990 in emergencies. on the Ohio Turnpike. Huron River we're crossing over. Huron River. One of these trucks with a billion wheels on it again. Above us, River Road. Emergency parking available in a half mile. Post 121. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that they had issued those type of permits to buses as well.
Coming on by.
VIP Adventures. Whipple Road above us, milepost 122. Arlington Road above us.
Have a name, Tom.
It does, but you know I don't remember it.
Why are you following on that?
No.
It's Tom Traffic, not Tom Weather.
That's right.
Big difference.
Seems like it's Jennifer or something, but I don't want to be accusing no Jennifers of getting in trouble, see. So we're at milepost 123. And we're driving under Chapin Road. Chapin Road. It's absolutely beautiful out here with these trees. Everything to look around at.
Sure is.
Of course, we know that these interstate highways don't necessarily cater to views and things like that. Those are coming. Berlin Road below us here. Traveling east on Interstate 80, Interstate 90, going 65 miles an hour. The speed limit is 65 miles per hour. SR 61 below us, SR 61.
40 minutes expired. far on the Cape, so.
Okay. So we got 1 and 20 to go, huh? Be 9 o'clock.
Huh?
Be 9 o'clock Pacific time.
I see.
Road below us, Road. Right lane ends in a half mile. We're situated properly for that to happen. Left lane ends in a half a mile. We're at milepost 126.
Okay, if I come up front?
Sure. You have permission to enter the bridge. Akron. Don's joining us up here, 64 miles to Akron. And you can see with his big butt going across that he must be coming up here.
Well, they can't see that, as a matter of fact. And the cameraman.
He is the cameraman. The cameraman can because he can.
Of course, this knee will never be the same now. But on here, oh, I see you have lost your eye stuff over here.
Oh yes, I wonder I couldn't find it to clean me eyes. I don't want it right now, but milepost 127, left lane ends, merge right. We were properly situated for that, but we are going to even move further to the right. We're going to land ourselves right in here behind everybody. Road work ahead. Please drive safely. Don't forget to give these flaggers and stuff a break. They deserve it. They got a job that nobody should have to have. And if we just drive right, they wouldn't have to be so afraid for their lives. And there's still corn right and left, and something else. I'd swear it looks like a potato plant, but I know it isn't. Milepost 128. Don't forget when you're in work areas, fines double. So really be careful. Don's trying to make it comfortable up here. It's kind of awkward when we got so much stuff we live with us. Actually, we really don't have a lot with us. What happened when he moved back, everything came up front like this.
bad when Vietnam was caught.
Right.
And then I don't mind at all. Reorientate myself, or am I popping at what? Oh.
Well, we've had our little heart attack for this morning. We are back on Interstate 80. And we're heading towards Cleveland. Interstate 90 will be splitting off finally, it looks like, doesn't it? Check that dome out. Interstate 890, exit 8A. We're at milepost 141.
It looks identical to the other one.
Maybe we're going in circles. Cleveland Airport, 21 miles. Use exit 9A. Railroad track below us. Exit 142, 8A. That's the beginning of Interstate 90, I believe. Doesn't say a thing. They're not really good on telling you things. Emergency parking, half mile. You better have an emergency if you're parking there.
You'll have one if you don't.
Speed limit 50. Milepost 143. Exit 145.8. Ohio 57, 2 miles. Huh? What are you looking for?
Oh, that napkin I had there.
Oh.
Or there's a chance of bill there.
Milepost 144. Ohio 57, Lorraine, Uriah. Or whatever, you guys can tell us. Just send us a voice email.
That's right.
Let us know what we say wrong or what you don't like. We're not overly accurate on some of these things, you know. Just do our best. It's our first time through.
It's kind of like a Lewis and Clark thing, you know.
Next exit 6 miles. This is exit 145 or 8. SR 57 below us. Exit 145.
seatbelt.
Good. I like to know that all people are wearing seatbelts, when at all possible.
Yeah.
East on 80. No more 90 with it. That's split off back there. It's the Black River here, right below us now. Milepost 146. Oh, he's just waving. Oh, he's waving to us. He's playing a game.
Whatever it was.
Got 1 hour left on that tape. This is going to be SR 301 below us. There's no parking except in emergency. US 20 right below us at milepost 148. Want me to do this emergency parking here? Half a mile away.
No thing, yeah?
Okay. Just checking.
I am not.
Cleveland Airport via Interstate something. 408, I believe. We'll find out and let you know. That's Interstate 480 East. Exit 151 9A. Above us, but I didn't read it quick enough. Road above is Maddock Road. Maddock. We're at milepost 150. Interstate 480, North Ridgefield, Cleveland, that exit. Probably Ridgeland, not Ridgefield. State 10, Cleveland, 1 mile, exit 152.9. Next exit, 1 mile. Get in the right to 480 east. That's Interstate 480, exit 151. State 10, Cleveland, North Olmsted, exit 152.9. North Ridgefield, next exit, Ridgeville. 56, next exit 10 miles. Yeah, that'll put us right at 9. Exit 152.9, State 10. That was it. Looks like a drive-in theater down there on the right. No, I'll bet not either. Now I need to get up here and fall in behind this truck, or in front of this truck. Let this guy go around me. Don't forget star 990, the Ohio Turnpike emergency number. It's on your cell phone, of course. Cuyahoga County line. Cuyahoga. No name on that one. Milepost 154. I see a lot of planes up in front there, so we must be close to an airport. I do believe we talked about Cleveland's airport. That was at milepost 154.6, that overpass. Again, it was not named. I missed some names, but I give you all of them that I can read most of the time. There's a few I miss. There's a lot that just don't have any marking. Maybe on our next trip we'll be a little better laid out. We'll have far more information with us.
Drive down the highway. Right on Tommy Cam again. Stop traffic.
Howdy there. Oh. Don't know which one worked. Milepost 156. Now you're talking onto this one?
Yeah, when I talk like that, when I talk real loud, so that way pick it up.
Oh, okay. really kind of a pretty little freeway in here. Pretty big freeway, whatever you call it. It's only 2 lanes, so it's not really big. Closed in on the noon hour. Or 11 o'clock, I don't know which, because I still don't know what time zone I'm in. I'm assuming still Mountain Time. That's Highway 252 above us there. This one's unnamed, but it's at mile marker 157.2. So you sure can find it. They've kind of given up telling anybody what anything is here, it looks like. No, I'm talking about the signs. They aren't signing all the overpasses anymore. That's what I was referring to. Milepost 158. Cleveland Airport, 12 miles. Use exit 161. No, what I was referring to is they've quit putting the signs on the overpasses, the names. That's what I was talking about. Talking about being descriptive out here. Berea. Barra. Milepost 159. And that's what that overpass is at, 159. State Police headquarters over there, it looks like. State Highway 237 above us. Exit 161.10 is US 42 and Interstate 71. That's 2 miles. No U-turns, even though it looks convenient. We're doing the speed limit, 65. This overpass here is milepost 160.3. There's an underpass. We have no clue. There's no marking there. Coming up on exit 161.10, US 42, Interstate 71. This is milepost 161, and so is the overhead pass. This overhead is US 42. You take that to get there on this exit, 161.10, Strongville, Cleveland. Next exit. UPS's transfer station over there, it looks like. Next exit, 12 miles. Exit 161.10, Interstate 71, US 42. Take it now. Interstate 71 right above our head here at milepost 162 on Interstate 80 East. Boy, what a mouthful that was. They're building a new one here. It has no marking, no mileage or anything overhead. This is part of the Ohio Turnpike. It's also part of the Eisenhower Interstate system. Star 990 for help. Akron's 28 miles. Eastbound on Interstate 80 at milepost 163. In Ohio. It's really been a nice freeway to drive on. Post 164, Interstate 80 East, Ohio. This overpass is at 164.4 mile marker. Parking except for emergency. Got away from Chicago, and we got away from all the trucks. You notice that? There hasn't been a whole lot of them out here. I don't know how true that is, but it just seems that way. I sure haven't seen any in front of us or behind us other than this guy. Mile marker 166. You're eastbound on Interstate 80 in Ohio. Mile marker 167. Work area 2 miles. Left lane ends 1 mile. Milepost 168 we are. Left lane ends, merge right. Right lane closed 1 mile. Because that means we got to merge left. That's too bad they're not marking all these underpasses and overpasses anymore. Was a nice plan. Yeah, could be the counties. This service plaza is closed. The next one is 39 miles. It's milepost 169 currently. This service plaza has been closed for renovation. Like the last one is totally gone, wiped out, although they're rebuilding. Next plaza, 28 miles. He's telling you to keep moving, people. Caution, shoulder narrows. I'll move on over here. And as you can see, if you look over that way, you'll notice that it's been closed. Now this one didn't get demolished. Oh yeah, it did. That's what they built in its place. That must be what they're going to be building the other one back there. East on Interstate 80, the Ohio Turnpike. Speed limit 65. Vehicles over 4 tons empty. 55. Ohio Turnpike emergency, star 990. We're doing 65. We're at milepost 171. Next exit's 2 miles. That'll take you to Interstate 77. Ohio 21. Cleveland, Akron, Ohio 21 to Interstate 71, Summit County line, Boston Mills, Brandywine Ski Resort, use exit 173. I said 71, I meant 77. Interstate 77 to Cleveland and Akron. 77. I'll learn how to speak. Next exit, 7 miles. This exit, 173.11. Ohio 21 to Interstate 77, Cleveland 77, 77. Cleveland, Akron, Youngstown is in 55 miles, mile marker 174. That would be Youngstown, Ohio. It's the black road above us, black road. Out there, out that valley. Wow, that's a sharp looking view. Okay, we're still recording. Milepost 175. See way down there. All so lush and green. Oh, by the way, there's no corn growing in here. It's just all trees. Little though they may be, they are trees. Some highway below us. I have no idea what one. What mark. Milepost 176. Cuyahoga River. I know I said it wrong. Milepost 177. It's a nice looking valley. Left lane closed ahead 1 mile. We're heading east on Interstate 80 in Ohio. We're now at milepost 178 as well as the overpass. Exit 180-12, Ohio 8, Interstate 90. There's that Interstate 90 again coming back. Exit 180, Cuyahoga Valley National Recreation Area. Above us is Metro Parks Bikeway. Blossom Music Center, use exit 180. Exit 180 will also take you to Interstate 90. exit 180-12, Ohio 8, Interstate 90, Akron. Left lane ends, merge right. Next exit will be 7 miles. Milepost 180 above us, even though overpasses. There's your exit 180-12. We're continuing east, Interstate 80. Ohio. From milepost 180. Youngstown, 48 miles. 48 to Youngstown.
Pennsylvania.
I don't think so. New York, 490 miles. Mile marker 182 eastbound Interstate 80 in Ohio. These overpasses are at 182.1. 180 and 182. Anyway, we got it. Parking except for emergencies. Work area 2 miles. Road work ahead. Please drive safely. Mile marker 183. Got 20 minutes left on the tape, 25. Jive with your clockwork? Huh? Oh. Yeah. That'll be about 25 minutes. 28. Mixed up. We know we're going to get shoved over here onto the shoulder because the sign said trucks and buses to get in left lane. And when we're given the cold shoulder, that means we don't have to put up with the trucks either. Milepost 185. coming up at exit 187, SeaWorld, Gowie Lake, and Aurora Farms. Kent State University is exit 13. Portage County line, just cross the Portage County line. Exit 107, 187, excuse me, 13 will take an Interstate 480. Exit 187, Interstate 480, Ohio 14, Streetsboro. Next exit, 7 miles. Exit 187, milepost 187. There's another one of them domes. It must be the State Highway Department. Their work sheds or something. I see that's what one of them was in, was one of their yards, so they could see. The Ohio Turnpike. Go ahead, come on over. That's it. Milepost 188. Compressed gas. I wonder it's not floating away. SR 43 below us. Now the clouds are thickening up. Milepost 189. Page Road is above us. Kind of neat the way the whole road just meanders on through. All the time when I see these different ways through the corn or everything, it all looks so neat and interesting because it's a different view. Really pretty on the right out there. good looking over there on the left. Cement plant. Just being smart. That's true. Gives people a job. Emergency parking a half mile, diagonal road, number 155. Cayuga River, Cuyahoga River, exit 193, 13A, Ohio 44, 2 miles. Now remember, no parking there unless it's an emergency. I'll see you sitting there picnicking, having lunch, all the stuff you shouldn't be doing. And of course there's those that'll put a spare tire on the ground to make it look like they're doing something while they eat. Milepost 192. Trying to stir Don up a little bit, get him going. But
I wondered how you got across America last night.
Pype Road above us. Pype. Exit 193, 13A, Ohio 44, Ravenna, 1 mile. Huh?
This is Ohio.
This is Ohio. Sure is pretty. Service plaza, 4 miles. Milepost 193. Ravenna exit 193. Infirmary Road below us. For those of you that are from around here and you want to know that we've went across your road, if we see a name on it, we'll try and put one to it. There's exit 193. Hiram College was there. Was you Hiram College, Don? 194 milepost. They were pulled over alongside the road, got a ticket. Or whatever, you see that yellow numbering, orange numbering up there? I guess going the speed limit constitutes slower traffic, so I'll stay in this lane. Brady's Leap service area, next plaza 42. You holding for 42 or going here? Okay, milepost 195. No, maybe those were auction cars or something. There's another one. No parking. Cellular emergency 990, star 990. The group of 3, that must have been from an auction. Oh, okay. I can do something about about that. Sorry. I'll get it in a minute. Service Plaza is a half mile. You can get travel information there. Right lane's closed ahead 1 mile. Here's your Service Plaza exit. That better?
I haven't noticed any difference yet.
I didn't know.
Put on your feet or something. Are we alright?
Yeah, that's perfect by me. Milepost 197.
Warm me up.
Okay, people entering from the last Service Plaza there. We're heading east on the Ohio Turnpike, Interstate 80. 65-mile-an-hour speed limit, that's what we're doing. Youngstown is just 31 miles away. Asbury Road above us. Milepost 198. So west to east, this is a good lengthy state. No, the one we're in now. Ohio.
Yeah, when you get to Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
It ain't quite as big as Nebraska.
Another state police office. Got immediate access to the freeway from there. On and off. They don't want you stopping to use their cans though. So don't stop and talk to them. Don't offer them cookies and donuts either. Milepost 199.
Milepost 199.
Nichols Road above us.
How much do you say they gave for that road?
Nickel?
Just nickels.
Just nickels. This is a U.S. highway. No, this is an Ohio 88 above us. Ohio 88 above us. Why, some of their symbols resemble that U.S. symbol.
Yes, some states do.
I don't look close at them. Ohio being M1 in particular. This is a significant mile marker, 200. I don't know what's significant about it other than it's 200. Slaggy Road above us. What? They do have an emergency parking at half a mile. Remember, no parking except for emergencies. Stanley Road above us. Milepost 202. Going east on Interstate 80 in Ohio. Getting a lot of looks out of them gals.
Oh yeah, they're there.
That U-Haul. Bryant Road. Take off right here, but it appears to be closed down at the end, so you'll be wasting your time. I might be wrong. Milepost 203. Windham Parkman Road below us. Windham Parkman. Wow.
Strange combination.
Yeah, it was. It's like the name of the street my office is on. Yep, that's exactly what I'd say. If you were to have asked me, emergency cellular phone on this turnpike is star 990. That's star 990. That's Horn Road above us. Horn Road. Me either. Leaving it alone. Milepost 205. Looks like a UPS truck in front of us. And he's pulling triples. So they allow triples in Ohio. Yes, it is a UPS truck. They have that distinctive look. Really nothing to see off the highway except trees. I mean, you don't even see off the highway. Milepost 206, we're entering Trumbull County line. We're not entering the line, we're entering the county. Jewel North Road above us. Was. About ready to change the tape, aren't we? Nope, we got about 5 minutes. Please drive safely. Road work ahead. Exit 209/14. Ohio 5. Nice green patch of grass. Well, what I'd call grass. I'd call it weed. You can see as far as you can, it's just a green sea. Sea of green. Exit 209 is 5 to Warren, Ohio 5 to Warren.
A lot of woods left here.
Yes. Probably what's grown back. Sounded like Don popping the top on a can of cool 7-Up. Ohio 5, Warren, exit 209. Next exit will be 6 miles. So if you can't wait, you better go here at 209. Newton Falls Road below us. That's Highway 5, Ohio 5. Camera get out of shape there?
That's 157 right there.
Moving along at 65 miles an hour on Interstate 80 eastbound in Ohio. We're crossing SR 5. This is the Ohio Turnpike.